What's poppin', people? It's Dante, currently walking around the Schuylkill River Trail here in Philadelphia. Yeah, the birth of a nation. Photographing these sculptures here. And yeah, as I was photographing these sculptures, you know, I photographed these before, but now with the snow, it's, you know, different, of course. And honestly, it looks more interesting aesthetically. And yeah, I'm very intrigued by these sculptures and just documenting, you know, just photographing my hometown here. And yeah, my message is very simple today. Yeah, go out there and be the person who creates the archive of your hometown. You know, wherever you may live. You don't need to live in a bustling city like Philadelphia or, you know, New York or Chicago or, you know, wherever, you know, Los Angeles. You know, I'm just thinking of like random major cities. Wow, that looks so beautiful. Yeah, lowering the exposure compensation always does something. Maybe it's fun to experiment with both, but I don't know. Sorry, I get distracted when I'm photographing. It's just too beautiful sometimes. I'm like, wow, there's a bird flying above. The snow is so slow, the way it's just coming down. Hey, I caught that. Anyways, yeah, go out there and be the person who archives your hometown. You know, photograph the sculptures, photograph the lampposts, the benches, the trees, the rivers, you know, and all of the natural things. Photograph the architecture, the structures that are being erected where the construction sites are occurring. Photograph the vehicles, the buses, the trains, the planes. Photograph the people, the fashion, the moments that are fleeting. You know, photograph your hometown, photograph where you're from, where you come from, or wherever you may be. And treat it like you're the person who's responsible for archiving that city, that part of the world. You know, you could be in a rural part of town where there aren't many documents or photographs of that place. And you could start publishing them and make your own website and share those photos, and, you know, it'll be a good project. It'll give your life some more meaning. It'll provide a service or something for people to look back on in the future. And I think people will appreciate that. Or, you know, I think in general, though, it's something that you should do for yourself, you know. And maybe if you do go out there and you photograph with this in mind, it'll eliminate all the decision fatigue when it comes to what I should photograph, when I should photograph. You know, just go out there and photograph, and over time you will create an archive. You know, and for me, that's the goal. You know, the goal isn't to make a project, a book, a zine. The goal isn't the gallery. I'm creating an archive. I'm photographing to create an archive of the birthplace of the United States. That's my goal. If I have any goal in mind that's really audacious and bold and grand, that's it. I'm creating the archive. And you should too. You know, you should be the person that goes out there and does the job of archiving where you're from, you know? I think this is a much more interesting goal. Who cares if the photos get fame or praise now? Create the archive of your town. I think that's a much more interesting approach. Become the camera.